Alright, welcome back. This is Black Lodge Trivia Night, playing some more Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. You can see that we are up to part 11. On the YouTube channel, I think part 9, 8, something's going up. We're a little bit behind on the YouTube archive, but yeah, we're on part 11 here. And again, the thing we're shooting for is to try and get through as much of this as possible. Hopefully, the basics of the main plot before Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out at the end of March.
Once our preparations are complete,
we can take on curatives and other supplies for our journey here.
So, in the last couple sessions, what we've gotten up to is we've gotten up to, like, say, level 38 or so. We have switched up our classes in the last session, so right now I'm going with a magic archer, and Diane's going to start leveling up a sorcerer. And then for our pawns, we picked up a mage and a fighter. The mage is going to hopefully fill in for what Diane was able to do, healing, buffing. I guess we'll see how it goes. I'm not seeing a lot of affinities. Now with Diane, what I tried to do is I tried to make sure she focused on either fire or holy. So we'll see how this goes when this one can sort of give us... I don't know if I can change those, so... As far as quest goes, we, talked to the Duke, and we started getting those. One of the quests was to, there's some conspirators in the Duke's court. We found letters scattered through this underground cavern, so I guess we can hand those in. I don't know if we need to meet him at night, like the way we did to pick up the quest. But let's see if we can... See if we can get him to chat with us. Oh, so I was saying, I switched to Magic Archer. Diane now is a sorcerer, so hopefully...
Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise up?
So now this is the guy that was getting evicted. We bought his house so he could stay.
Fornival was the very picture of a tyrant. But you, sir, you are a hero true. I've little to offer, but I beg you accept this in tribute to your greatness. No doubt you were filled with fear and
I missed what that was, but I wanted to talk to him just to see if there was any recognition that the quest had been solved. And it looks like, yes, he gave me something as a thank you. Couldn't tell you what it was. But let's see if we can hand in some of these quests we've picked up. I was trying something new with the last session that wasn't streamed, it was just recorded. I was messing with doing things at 1440p, and I'm messing around with that a little bit tonight.
I've detailed our nearest estimate of their meeting place.
Oh, did I not do this?
Above all, see that you are not discovered.
That's going to be interesting, because there's no stealth mechanics that I know of in this game, so it'll be kind of curious to see how to pull that off. Now, one thing we were sort of uncovering is that there's some, intrigue going on within the palace. That's why I had to get the letters from the conspirators. Let's see.
A moment, sir. I'm named Gabriel. I serve under Sir Dario, captain at the Stone of the North. I see the captain was correct in surmising you would possess that letter. 'Tis a missive Chamberlain Fiedel asked you to retrieve. Am I correct? Pray do not lend credence to that fox's lies. He's a man drunk on ambition. He plans to win the Duke's trust by spreading lies of sedition, happily shedding the blood of faithful men in the process. But even that is but a preamble. Giving him cause to meet with the Duke in private is as good as lending him your dagger to plunge into his grace's breast. Sir Dario is determined to see Fiedel's traitorous designs thwarted. Allow me to bring the letter to Sir Dario. As none know of it, you need fear no ill consequence. All I've heard of you suggests a person of keen judgment. Pray, give me the letter, sir. So be it then. Sir Dario was sure.
You know what I should have done?
It would seem even his judgment is not free of error. I'll not pursue the matter further. Not here, at least.
Let me see.
I dearly hope this mistake does not bear you bitter fruit in time. Pray, take care.
You know what? Let me see if I can do something here. I'm going to quit the game without saving. Because what I'm going to try and do is something I didn't even think about. I'm going to try and get that letter forged and see what happens. So I haven't tried forging any letters yet, so I'm kind of curious to see if you can give it to both, and does that sort of reveal who the actual nefarious party is. Because what I was saying in the last session, which again you could not have seen yet because it's going to be archived on YouTube in a couple of days, is they give you a lot of fetch quests. Yeah, fetch quests in this game. You know, oftentimes you're like, hey, please go here and get this item and bring it back. But then what they do, I think, to try and spice it up at least a little bit, so it's not just like an MMO, is they say, hey, you can either give it to A or you can give it to B. And then they try and make that choice have consequence. You know, like one of the things we did is we had these bronze idols that 2 merchants were asking for in order to be considered the go-to weapons dealer for this like high-end craftsman. Now, while we were out in the wilderness, we managed to find 2 of them, so I gave 1 to each. And now, I haven't really seen what the results of that are going to be, but I'm kind of curious where that goes. So now I just need to figure out where the counterfeiter is. Oop, sorry, miss. It's down here in the alleys. Is this it? The Black Cat? Yeah, here we go.
The Duke's gone well and truly mad with his business of researching the dragon. Sure, there are writings of the sort left in ruins and the like. But who's to say who wrote them, and for what purpose? The most of them are fiction and fancy.
Now, I feel like I had something that could be translated,
Some
but
self-important bastard with a bit of learning strings together a few lines, and there's your precious text. A piece of friendly advice: forget the Duke, and bring any text of that sort to private collectors. You'll be far better rewarded that way. Mark my words. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Boy there, quite the pretty little item you have.
so let's see what he offers to forge for us.
Why not leave it with me a while? I'll craft you a forgery fit to fool the maker's own eye.
Okay, let's see what we got. What I'm looking for is specifically the incriminating letters that I found in the cave. Not that. Ancient slate, no. This. Confidential letter.
I'll not beat round the bush. I'll have the goods ready by this time tomorrow. Call again then, will you?
Now, one trick with this game is that I don't know if there's a
Sure
way
you'll find all
to...
you need.
Got pretty weak sauce on my bow, I believe. So let me see if there's... Metered catharsis. Especially effective against humanoid foes, but kind of a drop down in the magic damage department. What's this? Still a drop down, but maybe if I were to upgrade it, maybe it would get it closer. You would think for 232,000 it'd be better than what I have. I just don't. Oh, interesting. So this heals you as you. Okay, so I guess that could be worth it. That's sort of like a healing over time, but you take more damage overall. Well, let's just stick with what we got for now.
What you need anytime.
Let's see if there's any other quests we can hand in while we're running
Precious
around.
things gone.
Yeah, let's search the capital while we have time.
Lost or missing have a way of turning up there.
The realm's in a right state, eh?
I have a feeling I'm supposed to.
This must be where salvation is.
Like right here?
Seems queer to hold a secret meeting.
Duke Edmund was on Arisen in his day, attended by pawns of his own. What has become of them, I wonder?
Maybe they meet at night, because, yeah, I don't... So a lot of these quests you can see are just kill stuff, collect stuff, so... I think what I need to do is... I guess keep going with this, but... I assume they must meet at night. Because I have a feeling I can't see it being something below. That looks like just a straight canal, so... Alright, let's head to the end. Let's stay until nightfall. Come back here, check real quick. Then, we'll stay till the next day, and,
Some preparations are complete. We ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. I imagine one would never tire.
I hear no end of... Have your pick. Anywhere? What will it be today? Understood.
yeah, so then after this, we'll come back, stay till the day, talk to the counterfeiter, and see if we're ready to advance that story. Here we go.
What do you make of this new plan the High Conclave's crafted? I know the aim's to sow chaos, but still, I can't but think it's excessive. Talk is those walking bones have slain 3 of our own, and we're to let such creatures roam the roads.
Aye, if we're so ordered. The rest of the Conclave's design relies on those skeletons to draw off the Duke's attention. I'll grant you their bloodthirst is greater than I thought. 'Tis time to send word to the others. Come, no more doubts, brother. You're to begin work under the Conclave soon, no?
Aye, I'm bound for there now. 'Tis my first time. I was surprised at the summons, truth be told. I've not been with Salvation long. I suppose they trust me. I'll not miss the hellish life of a messenger, I'll tell you that.
We ought confront or follow one of them.
all for following, I guess. Although they're not moving, so I don't know.
You! How long were you there? What did you hear? The skeletons. Damn my luck. I'll not hang for salvation. It was only a way to earn some coin in the first place. They pay a tidy sum for finding new believers and sending them on to the Conclave, though I suppose my hand in that ends today. Let's be civil here, friend. We're not enemies, you and I. Surely we can strike a deal that benefits the both of us. Like, say, I give you a special bit of merchandise in return for a stack of coin. Well, will you help me put this dark business behind me? Good, good. Pray, just tell no one it was I what gave you this, eh? 'Tis a key that will allow you into their sanctum. What you do once you're there is your business, though I doubt you'll manage much.
You're more familiar with this quest?
I've gained quest
This wins us entry into the Catacombs depths.
Okay, all right. I actually don't recall how to get to the catacombs. Oh, right. Wait. Are the catacombs... About to say, are they way up here? We're not about to go there yet. I don't mind going by daylight, but yeah, we're not going to go do that at night. So let's go back to the inn. Let's crash until morning. Let's then check out the hand in the forgery, see if we can pick up the forgery and go from there.
A fellow would be smart to get in good with you right about now, huh? Just a cheap friend, just have your pick. In here? What will it be today? Understood.
All right. You know, I was trying to figure out what class I should play when I start up Dragon's Dogma 2, and maybe I should play a sorcerer finally.
So,
I don't know if I've ever played.
I'm sure you'll find all you need. Not quite done yet, I fear.
Okay.
I'm sure any.
But then I saw a video about the ranger, and it looked pretty sweet. But I'm playing a ranger now. Kind of played a bow dude the last time. Do I go with like a fighter? I just don't know, but I know in a way the smart answer is to play as sorcerer of some kind, because I've never done it before. I really like how magic works. But
There's a barber shop.
I'm gonna spend one more night.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Just spent $1,500 to spend 2 nights in a hotel that is very much big city prices.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
So, what do you say? I'm sure you'll find out. Here we are.
There we go. All
I'm
right.
sure you'll find out you need.
Got an
Anytime.
achievement for obtaining a forgery. Is this Madeline? She's one of the people I gave an idol to sell the arms.
At one moment, did I not? Ah, just so. You lent me a tidy sum as I fled Cassidus. In truth, I don't recall the exact figure, but worry not. I shall repay you with all speed, just as soon as my shop turns a profit.
I think the amount was 10 grand.
I may enjoy the jingle of a coin more than most, but I'm not one to ignore a debt. You'll find naught but the fine.
So again, I'm just kind of curious if the... Not seeing anything crazy in terms of... That's pretty good for magic. Let me see if I can bump this one up.
You'll find naught but the finest ware.
Oh, wait a minute. Where do I enhance? Is that back at the armor in the town square? Is that the only place to do it? I was able to get lucky on the other magic archer bow because I could just advance it all the way to the highest level with stuff I had on me.
Business is rosy. Perhaps it's that idol, I should think. The master works all.
Do I not have Maya Smite? Alright, well, let's start by getting it up to here.
The master works all.
So I feel like that's my old weapon and I should just store it.
The master works all.
Now let's see if he's got any goods. Nope. Okay.
The master works come again.
Let's go stash some stuff and then let's go hand in these forgeries.
Just have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick.
Okay, here we go. I don't know if there's too many games. You know, there's always a lot of fiddling with inventory. And I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess Souls. You know, Souls games, there is some if you want to, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Mass Effect games were sort of notorious in the other direction. I guess this isn't better or worse than a typical RPG, but you know, sometimes when I'm spot checking these videos, I'm like, oh yeah, look at that.
I've detailed our nearest estimate of them. Above all,
Oh, I already did that, but okay, cool. What I was hoping for is that I could speak to both of them. Be an agent of chaos. But yeah, when I spot check these videos, sometimes I'm like, I'm spending a lot of time here at the inn, or a lot of time shopping.
A
Or...
moment, sir. I see the captain. 'Tis a missive.
So we've already talked to him, so let me
Sir
see.
Darius, alone. All I've heard of you, sir. My thanks, sir. You've chosen wisely. 'Tis
So I gave him the
fortunate
forgery.
I cannot promise what or when, but know that the men of the stone e'er pay their debts. Until then, I take my leave.
Nice. All right, so now let's see if we can give the other one to... Or do I have to wait till nightfall again? Oh my goodness. I mean, he's inside the castle, but let me see if he'll actually talk to me. That's not him.
Pray, pardon my asking, but are you come to aid the Duke, sir?
Arisen, sir? Beg pardon, sir? I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir. In private, if you please. Some would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows to the Duke. I trust... forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens.
Okay. But that's not who I want to meet. I want to meet...
As if we hadn't cause enough to worry already.
What I'm hoping is that it didn't just take that quest off the books. Okay, so that's my fear, is that I took that quest off the books because I gave him the forgery. That looks like him.
Still no sign of the letter, then? I'll know not to expect...
That seal. You've found the letter.
Goddamn right.
And the seal is yet unbroken. Good. Its contents remain a secret. I shall give it to His Grace myself at the earliest chance. You are a wonder, sir. I shall see that you are properly rewarded for this boon.
Nice, alright. Looks like I got double the XP. So let me see... I mean, if nothing else, just do it for double the XP, right? So in one of the earlier sessions, I don't remember if it was something I live streamed or if it's just archived. It's all archived on YouTube at this point anyway, but I ran into the Duke's wife and she was instantaneously flirtatious. Like, basically, I just walked up to her and she was already sort of laughing and saying how funny I was. It was that kind of, like, obvious flirtatious. So
Erin could demand an audience soon.
She seemed happier than even I'd expected.
Well met, sir.
Diane's leveled up. Nice, okay. So let's head back to the inn. Let's see if we can get some new skills for our new professions, and then let's wait till nightfall. Double back to the castle. So this is kind of the thing, you know, my understanding is I think Dragon's Dogma was the team's first crack at this style of RPG, and I think it shows that it's not their wheelhouse of experience, you know, a lot of like back and forth, it's a little clunky, so it's not bad, but it's a little clunky. So I'm curious again how some of this gets smoothed out, if it gets smoothed out. Let's learn our set skills. Have I not? No? Okay.
What will it be today?
What about Diane? Oh, we haven't ranked up in... I'm sorry. There's a difference between gaining a level and then gaining professional level. So, let's rest until nightfall. And you're not going to go gain those vocational levels running around town.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
So quiet. These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
At the same time, I'd be hesitant to change too, because this game has a lot of its charm is.
Well met, sir.
I shall await you here.
How do I say this? It's not its clunk. It's that it's You know, it probably could. It's not like it didn't have games to borrow from.
Praise the Maker, you've come, Arisen. Oh, this is glorious.
So a lot of these choices were true choices, I guess.
Pardon me, sir. Forgive the ramblings of a handmaiden on a strange errand. It's only... Milady's request to see you is a rare thing, you see. First in all my years with her, in truth. I trust you understand the delicacy of the situation. Milady is a married woman, I need not remind you. And well, yes, even innocent conversation could be bent foul were it discovered by others. Pray, walk softly, Arisen, and have a care to let none find you visiting Milady's chambers.
Meet Eleanor by night. Now, can I meet her by night, like, right now? Actually, don't recall. I think... Oh, right. Yes, I gotta get inside the castle and make my way up. Okay. I do recall I've been in... There's a guard that said, hey, you better not go in there. That's the Duke's wife's room. And then I just walked in and started opening chests. And stealing everything I could. So. I just have to remember how to get back there so that I can... I need to get upstairs. I remember that. So maybe... Here we go. Good sound design here. Good, you get up a little higher, you get a little more wind. Take a couple of flasks of oil.
My warrior has come for me. You must think me a shameless harlot. Would that words could prove my love is pure.
Off to a nice siren after a long day's ruling, sire?
No, you must hide.
There is a boldness that fell that dragon.
Quickly.
You storm my lady's bed.
Now again, remember, we've met once for 5 minutes.
Fear not. I shan't eavesdrop on the ducal proceedings. I remain to stand watch, guard, sire. For your protection, of course.
My Lord Edmund, would you had mentioned your coming, I might have dressed more finely. My lord, what are you?
Lenore! Oh, my love! Forgive me!
My Lord Edmund, is something...
Forgive me! I was wrong! I take it back, Lenore! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Wait, am I just gonna let this happen?
What have I...
Your Grace, Edmund, this isn't... This wicked fool mistook a trifling kindness that I once paid for something more. He stole into my room. I was terrified. This commoner must be made to learn, sire. Give him a taste of the lash and a stay in the dungeon. Festi! Festi, I know you're there!
Milady is mistaken. I would never violate his Grace's privacy while he violates Milady's privacy.
Oh, brook none of your japes, fool! Summon the guards! Have this villain removed!
What have we here? Friend of the Duchess, sneaking off to her chambers for a cup of tea. Must be a fine tea. What to come all this way in the dead of night? Or perhaps a sick refreshment of a different sort, like a turn in the sheets with His Grace's own wife. Damn, you're tougher than you seem. Perhaps there's aught to this Arisen business after all.
So I can't blame her. You know, she's getting assaulted by her husband. And so, you know, you take the lie you have to take to protect yourself, I guess.
What have I done?
It was a little brutal of a scene, I gotta say.
I cannot ask forgiveness for this betrayal. But I was certain the Duke would cut me down where I stood had I not spoken so. You must run. The Duke is half mad and fearsome wrath. I shall think of some way to assuage him.
All right, so... Okay. Break any law and you may find yourself arrested in prison. Again, I played this game before. I don't recall this part at all. You can't use items or change equipment in castle dungeons with few exceptions, which is all good. But you could see, like, obviously something was clearly up with the Duke. He had the spittle going. He was basically out of his mind. Just know, if you recall from previous, there's actually a way to get out of here through... Now the trick is, though... What I was hoping is that I was out of the woods enough so that now I can equip my business. So now I'm not defenseless because I'm about to get attacked by a bunch of spiders, snakes, etc., etc. Rats, they get a little hostile down here in the dungeon. But yeah, I mean, clearly something was going on with the Duke. He had that spittle, he was out of his mind. And, you know, what we know from previous sessions is that the Duke, maybe he was even mentioned in this session at some point in passing, the Duke is a former Arisen. So now, I don't know if that means he defeated the dragon, got his heart back. It implies something else. If it's a foreshadowing of what could happen to me.
How did this happen?
There we go. Nice that Marina can heal. So yeah, clearly he's out of his mind on some level and is probably a danger to not only his wife, but potentially the... I've definitely killed more than 4 Saurians. I guess it depends on where I do it. Okay, so it says Eleanor's situation leaves you ill at ease. So I got to figure something out. Let's do a quick save. And I guess we could rest and then head to the Catacombs.
It is a joy to see them smiling.
I can remember how to get out of here. Ugh, okay.
Take care, you are soaked in water.
Aye, life is hard, but there's no sense in moping.
So not necessarily out there adventuring, but we are getting some of the intrigue going on. This might be a pawn?
Hello.
Level
I hear
38.
we cannot yet join a covenant.
Okay. Wait, why is my main pawn forfeit?
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. Remember to save enough for lodging.
I hear no end. And I have your pick. What will it be?
Hopefully we just got separate.
The
There we
inn
go.
offers
Okay.
a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
All right, let's go infiltrate the catacombs.
Entry into the Catacombs depths.
Beg pardon, Arisen. I'm sure this is a small matter, but I would yet have you hear it. I was at my post before the castle not long ago, when a strange man came round asking after your whereabouts. Even more curious, when I told him I knew not, he swore me, tell no one of our encounter. Have you some enemy, Arisen? His eyes were mad.
Was it the Duke?
I beg you.
Because he's crazy.
Be wary.
Whoa. Beware of ambush. All right.
Grand Sorin, the beating heart of all Grances.
Probably not what I want to be dealing with when I just changed out my vocation and have no power. Don't really. Let's check our. Well, looks like all we can do is.
Was once a place under heavy watch. Yes, we were no less vigilant now.
Now, in the past, I felt like I had some luck staying out of the valley over there and cutting up.
Those walls must be a great comfort for those who dwell within.
Around this edge here.
So this is the capital. It is vast. Here, near the capital, it must be safe.
So yeah, last time I was running around killing Saurians here in this river, so maybe they don't count toward,
Even the capital is not without its dangers. Best we remained cautious, Arisen.
You know what? Let me change my quest back to...
The road splits here. But be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
Stray from the roads and we'll soon find monsters, Arisen.
Now, when I said whoa, it's because I, saw that the kind of giant sword that some of my pawns have had that have been pretty impressive. And of course that there were 7 others.
The roads are safer than the brush. But still, we'd best stay wary.
Okay, so head up at this fork, take a left, and I should go right by it.
This must have been built ages ago.
Now, in theory, we should probably hit a bunch of goblins on the way over there, so maybe I can test out some of these
A
new...
bridge will serve as a fine landmark.
These new abilities. There are definitely some cool abilities as a magic archer, but I just
The monsters that lurk here keep this path all but deserted.
don't recall. Seeker Bolt, yeah.
Allies offers its own tactics.
Seeker Bolt might be good because I'm so terrible at shooting that it'll help me hit a target or two, but otherwise don't have a lot going on. I've seen a Cyclops and then some goblins over there.
Before setting off, we ought to equip ourselves to suit our objectives.
With my old vocation, there's goblins and the Cyclops would have went down pretty easily, but again, I'm just a little hesitant.
The path diverges.
Going after the big game right away.
One never knows what such
Will be
forgotten
easier going,
corners may
searching in
hold.
this area now. This leads down into the Catacombs.
This looks interesting.
Few come to offer prayers for those who rest here in the Catacombs.
We must find the one controlling the skeletons!
I wonder what's inside.
The crypt was fashioned before the faith came to Grancis. I'll take that.
We'll need to open this gate to use the lift.
Can I open this gate? No. Okay. So it's like a shortcut to get out of here, so I guess at some point I have not explored this entire...
I suspect it's why they returned their dead to the soil, to the Earth God. That their souls might be cleansed and born anew in the coming generations.
Undead! Place crawls with the undead. With a fine trap.
There we go.
I've had quite enough.
Nice.
Perhaps we could avoid further.
And wait till we could scale that wall.
Wait, could we scale it? Where do you see that?
Would that we had some manner of foothold.
Okay. All right. Doesn't seem to be any point in that. Let's Whoa.
Ah, so that... I believe some of the coffins are booby traps.
Just wait. You'll see a weakness. Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
If we lit lamps, we could more easily see the traps. A walking dead there! That works well!
There's no way we could have lost to that. There's a fine scrap, if I may say so myself. We'll find the mechanism faster with more light. This looks interesting.
So as I've said, I've been here before, so this is I guess I've opened this already, but I'm not sure how to get that lift going.
Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
What else would you expect? With my help?
I've had quite enough of battles.
So I'm not quite sure how to spark that. Diane, back. Okay.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Watch the ground below you. A walking dead.
So the 3-bolt thing is not working the same way as... Nope. It doesn't work the same way as the multi-shot.
There's a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
I have nightmares.
What's this? We can use the key from the salvation member. It is locked.
Okay. This might be new. I don't know if I was able to... Okay, that's the elevator most likely. I don't think I was able to unlock this last time, so...
Be ready. It comes. No wonder it was so bad. You must stay calm, one at a time.
May this night be your end.
All right.
This must be the work of the dark. Bones! Walking bones! Did it!
So I think the Miasmite shard is what I need 6 of in order to upgrade.
Let's have a look.
I wonder what's inside.
Oh, frozen. Okay, somebody grab that. So now that I'm not a rain... Well, maybe I still have the secondary power where my lantern lights up more because of the ranger abilities. Maybe I didn't unequip that.
Human bones that move on their own.
Nice.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself. Skeletons!
Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
Even though I've already been here, I don't mind coming back. This is the best part of this game for me, is when you're sort of dungeon delving, crawling through the... Oh, interesting. 3rd gem of salvation, all right. Makes me worried that I'm supposed to be collecting the other 2 and I've missed them.
A monster stalks the passage ahead.
If we kill it now,
We needn't spill a drop of our own blood.
there, Master! Skeleton Magi! Fall before the light!
Punch them with holy light!
They rampage indiscriminately.
So it looks like my magic arrows get some kind of lock on, which again helps because I suck.
I've had quite enough of
What else would you expect? With my help? Skeleton Mage!
Holy magic
Nope. Ooh, ooh.
Human bones that move on their own.
All right.
They rampage indiscriminately.
So it looks like I'm going to have to collect a number of... I guess that... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's... So it hits, explodes, then breaks up into some more shots. Okay, so I think that's...
You! 'Tis not over with them, fool. Hurry and find the one controlling them further on. Go and...
I see no way to
I feel
open
familiar with this area now.
it. It will be easier going searching this area now.
Oh, man. Okay.
What's this?
I'm dead.
This looks interesting.
I'll take that.
Okay, so then the question becomes, did I just miss a huge chunk of this somewhere? Clearly I'm missing all 5 jewels.
Someone awaits within. I can feel it. Be careful, Arisen.
So now my fear is like I've been... rotten ambrosial meat's not what I need. I need sour ambrosial meat. So the question is, do I have to go diving through every single... Oh, the gems of salvation. Okay. So I need 5 of them. I've got 1 and 3, I guess. Whoops.
I have been badly cursed.
What's this? I'll take that.
Okay, so I found 5th, 2nd, 3rd, I guess.
I have been badly cursed.
Oh, right. This might have been where I found the first gem.
I'll take that.
My strength fails me. I have been badly cursed.
There's a fool representing Phantoms release their hosts when attacked. I'll protect my fellow pawn.
Do not just attack blind.
We need magic to fell this beast.
Give a call.
Did it!
Perhaps magic will serve.
Take that.
So I feel like we... Yeah. Okay, so let's head back to the door, because I feel like we've sort of covered the bulk of this. Area, and I hopefully that means we've gotten all the shards that we need. The jewels. So it's a Thursday night. Usually we would be recording another Black Lodge Trivia Night with Patrick and Matt, or me and Matt or something. But Patrick and Matt are once again deep undercover. Or there's deep undercover and then there's so deep you don't know which way is up. I like to think they're the latter. So they couldn't make it tonight. Doesn't mean there won't be something going up tomorrow. We have some more Otari coming up. Another session of Otari. It's a shit show. It was a blast, but it almost defies logic how poorly Patrick and I did. I think Matt was just flat out shocked. So there's that, and then that's why I'm doing this stream tonight, because yeah, again, this normally would be a recording night, so I figured, yeah, why not do this since we're not gonna do any Otari. I had something ready to go to fill the gap. Let's see which other ones we got. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Does it tell me where? Sometimes this game, it's pretty good about showing you where you missed a jewel. I mean, that's clearly where we're supposed to go, but somewhere I missed a sarcophagus. Now, when I was doing this last time in... I forget what I had to get, but I had to get 5 pieces of something. It showed me on the map where all 5 were, or where all 3 were. It's not showing that to me now, and I'm not sure where I missed. Because I don't think you can do the ones in the wall. No. Okay. I got the one up there. Can you get down there? Okay.
A walking dead there.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so this is, any excuse to get some more Dragon's Dogma is a good one. But yeah, what I'll do is just to give a hint of what's coming up, next up is the next session of Otari, and then after that I'm going to put up the conclusion to my Dragonbane? Yeah, solo playthrough. Which also defied logic with how badly it ended up going at the end. So, but not in a bad way. It was a blast. It was the fun I was having in the first session, kept going. In the second, it was a great time. And as somebody who's not a solo player, I was going to say, I'm not a... Did I miss this one? I'm not a solo player. But games like Dragonbane, make me sort of say like, yeah, no, if this gets me more time playing Dragonbane, then so be it. I'll play it solo. But maybe I'm starting to realize is that with the right tools, I could be a solo player. I really liked Rune. I really liked everything I've played solo. Sure. This is the exit, so I don't know where to go. Unless there's some back here that I missed and it's all the way back here. Well, that was worth it at least. Let me see.
Undead.
If they hate fire, they'll lose this.
Now I'm getting a little concerned because I think I am actually running out of places to look. Oh, we gotta get out of here.
I've learned new techniques against that. Must be some stratagem.
Swallowed.
Treasure, perhaps?
Okay, so now I'm truly out of ideas, I think, unless there's more. Yeah, and I'm just back where okay, well.
A lamplight will make spotting traps easier. Mind you aren't cursed!
What's that?
I'll take that.
It would make sense that they would give you one
What's that?
right away just to let you know, hey, you got to collect such and such. But I'm kind of at a loss where that last one might be.
I'll take that.
All right, so this is the lift up. All right, so
Seems there's a room beyond the rubble.
oh, interesting. Can we actually? Oh, look at that! I'm seeing it. I don't know if you can see through the crack in the wall. There's a chest, but how would we? Can we blow things up with dragon spit? Is that what? Ooh. Okay, let's see if anybody else picked up the jewel, because I am out of ideas. Nope. Okay. Well, shit. Somewhere I missed... sarcophagus.
What's this?
And I'm not sure where to go. I wonder... Ooh, let's try this. So they say there's a room on the other side of that rubble. Could I climb up there as well and get in? Let's see if we can blow the rubble. First of all, I'm kind of curious if that's actually a thing in this game. And if not, let me see if I can climb up there, because it seemed like there was a hole in the wall. Okay, let's step back. Everybody. There we go. That didn't do anything. Okay. And now one of the pawns earlier said, like, oh, you can... There we go. Could grab something, and I was looking in the wrong spot. Doesn't help us with the quest as far as I can see, but... Okay. All right, so I just got to take it sort of, unfortunately, slow and steady, and I apologize for that, because I do not know where I am missing the last jewel. So my fear is that it's behind that locked door, and maybe if I had a skeleton key I could open it, but I feel like that's a key I should be able to have acquired. I don't know if it should be the same key as the one that the guy gave me. I'd be a little annoyed if it's like a gather in a pile of rubble.
Such narrow halls ill suit combat.
Okay, well, I feel like I've been pretty thorough up till now, so let's see if there's another one I missed somewhere.
This must do something.
Like raise the lift. And access probably an area of the catacombs I have totally missed.
Now we can get below. I've learned of this area.
How do we go down, though?
The structure is built from a natural cavern. Tis half a labyrinth inside. And crumbled here and there with age, what's more, is a lost place. But still these vermin come. No honest business brings a man to such a place.
This looks interesting.
A walking dead there!
Judgment of this. Well, the place holds a dark power. There's no way we could have lost to that.
If ever it was the seat of a god.
I'm trying to figure out if that's the same gate as the other side.
There, Master! Stout undead! There, Master! The undead! What else would you expect? With my help?
Perhaps we could avoid
There! Insolence! Strength in numbers, Arisen.
All right, Master?
I have been badly cursed.
Undead!
Hopefully we got holy damage going.
Not just attack blindly. That was effective!
What else would you expect?
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
This looks interesting.
I'll take that.
Running out of,
The switch ought to be to the right of the door.
A walking dead! There!
That was effective!
It hates light! Skeleton mage!
Hold before the light! That was a fine scrap, if I may say so.
Are you all right, Master?
A skeleton mage comes!
Here, Arisen. There's another way.
Fall before the light! Let's scatter those bones!
I'll imbue your weapon with holy light!
There must be a way around somewhere.
Well, before... Oh, okay. I say, before we just drop down, let me... I was going to say, let's just see what's over here before we drop down. Maybe it's just the same way to get to the same place, but I just wanted to make sure. This is going badly. Let me try another.
Nightmares from that one.
We have triumphed.
Just a labyrinth in here.
Shall we?
So, okay, so this I've definitely been here before when I was dealing with the first part of this quest, so that's where we would have dropped down. I think it all ends up in the same place. Oops. Hold on.
Where would you
You'll be fine now.
So yeah, that was the drop down. So now we can check this chest. So obviously a lot of this respawn. You know, my fear is that I stash the final jewel.
Master, the undead!
I think this just takes me back up to where we were. Oops.
Wicked existence.
Master, the undead!
They're still behind us, or? Nope.
Perhaps we could avoid further battle.
Honestly, I would love to. I just want to get the last stone and
Let's take advantage of the uneven terrain.
get out of here.
Oh, poor luck.
Nope.
Exposed after attack. I will not allow harm to befall my allies.
So I don't know if I've got the... So you can see with the secret bolt, it locks on to a number of places, and even the regular shot probably can lock onto a weak spot. Oh. Who's laying down the fire is really doing a number on him. I mean, I guess that could be Diane. There we go. White tactics, okay, maybe we can. Let me actually. Yeah, get the game, pawn some knowledge at least.
I've gained some new insight. I've learned the contents of this book.
So in the first part of this, I had to come see like a ceremony, and I believe it was down here. Thought it was down here somewhere, but something about this feels off. Something about this feels like, why would the other four be up top and then this lone one would be down here? I mean, I could be wrong, but it just feels... At the same time, I could have swore I did not miss. Oh, I'm out of it. Okay.
Please, be more cautious. What else did you expect? With my help? Strike with holy light! There, Master! Skeleton Knights! We have triumphed. 'Twas a fine scrap, if I may say so myself. I'll smash it with sacred magic! Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Yeah, this was the ceremonial chamber that we were in for the first part of this mission, but again, not seeing any... Yeah, I don't know what to do. This is going to take me to the exit, I believe. Let me just double check, but yeah, yeah, crap. Can I go back this way?
Skilled indeed.
So you gotta get to the one who controls them all. I assume that's who's behind the... behind that door we can't open.
Numbers, Arisen.
Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Well, clearly I've missed something. Couldn't tell you what. And even though there were more sarcophagi to open down here, I genuinely don't believe this was the right place, because again... because the others were elsewhere. So, yeah, it looks like I've missed some, but I feel like the stone I'm looking for is going to be back in the original area. And I don't know... Alright, that's one of the ways out of here. That's not what I want. So it's interesting, when I was playing Starfield, I can't remember if I was sort of lamenting the way it would give you a trail to follow, or if I just was lamenting the fact that you had to use two different interfaces to follow the trail, and it got irritating. It might have been the latter, but not gonna lie, I could go for one of those trails right now. Now, it's hard to believe that I would miss...
What's this?
miss these. I don't know if they reset some of them when I leave, but... Okay, so we're back where we took on the ogre.
If monsters appear, let's take advantage of the uneven terrain. Uneven terrain in here.
Yeah, I think up there was just a chest, so...
This looks interesting.
Shall we? We can always turn back if it proves dangerous. It's like a labyrinth.
I feel like it's resetting these things. Like, I know I would have opened this chest. I know I lit that torch. So, some of these things are getting reset. I don't know. That might actually make it tougher for me to know where I've been and where I've...
A skeleton mage, come! Let's scatter those bones.
You all right, monster? Arisen, I am at your side. This skeleton is skilled indeed.
I will not allow harm to befall my ally.
Yeah, I lit this. I opened these.
Bones that move on their own.
So I don't know if there's any, but it's just going to make it so that I have to... I won't be able to understand where I've actually already been. Or what I've already opened. You might be able to turn rotten ambrosial meat into sour ambrosial meat with like fresh water. Or something like that. Maybe I should grab it and see, because that would solve the quest of the guy that wants to hit the road. So let me grab that. Let me see if can I combine things here. Can I combine with... Do I have any fresh water? That might be the problem, is I don't have fresh water. Or no, I've got plenty of water. Okay. So now it sort of leads me to question, like when I was going back, oh, maybe I missed this one here, maybe I didn't actually miss any. It's just that I reset some of them when I changed areas or something. I don't really know.
If ever it was the seat of a god, that time has surely passed. We'll not pass through without the key.
So that's the problem, I guess. I don't know if I can, I keep thinking this is the way back, but my fear is that it's not. It's actually the way I need to go. Again, I'm sort of forced to open all these, even though...
Place holds a dark power. But still these vermin come. No honest
Oh,
business.
let me just double check. I don't think there was anything in there, but I have to be sure, I guess.
I'll take that. The structure is built from a natural cavern.
It leads down below.
Okay, so this is basically the beginning.
The crypt was fashioned ages ago, before the faith came.
We must find the one controlling the skeletons.
Yes.
You come to offer prayers for those who rest here in the catacombs.
Okay, back at the beginning. Let's do one more search.
Long ago, when the people worshipped the old gods, the gods of nature, we cannot pass through. I suspect it's why they returned their dead to the soil, to the earth god. That their souls might be cleansed and born anew in the coming generations.
I'll take that.
What's this?
Okay, so let's open all these up again.
Be careful. The walking dead are all around us.
Am I that close to... Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Like, why am I so overburdened? First of all, let's give this to Diane. So it must just be that I'm, again, carrying... $40 pounds of drinks. Okay.
Do not just attack blind.
Wait till we can scale. There's no way we could have lost all that.
They fear the flames. Breathe your weapons.
They hate fire. They'll loathe this.
Oops.
Oh, did it! A lamplight will make spotting traps easier.
Okay, I didn't miss any back here. Nope. Okay.
Assault undead!
Back off, let him explode, Deandra.
Oh, so that's the way of it. Did it! There's no way we could have lost to that.
I've had quite enough of battle.
I hear you. I'm getting a little tired of it in here myself, I gotta say. So let's
Master the corpses.
Watch the ground slowly. Lighting these lamps.
I'll split it open with fire.
I'll burst it open.
Fire works well.
Techniques against that foe.
If they hate fire, they'll loathe this.
I'll take that.
What's this?
Yeah, so here we are at the elevator. Like, is the problem that I don't have a skeleton key? And if so, then do I need to go all the way back?
There certainly are a great number of walls. There's a labyrinth.
So that's the thing, right? You know, they keep respawning some of these things closed, but I've definitely didn't miss it. Okay, so is there any reason to be up here? No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right. Somehow I missed one. I apologize.
A monster stalks the passage ahead.
If we kill it now, we needn't spill a drop of our own blood.
I hope I'm going the right way. I've lost track at this point. There we go. Woof. I apologize for that. That can't be good.
Welcome, Arisen. 'Tis an honor to have you come so far to meet us. You here seeking the source of the skeletons? Or have you just come to rid us of a few traitors? My thanks, by the by. I see no call for secrets. It was salvation loosed those bone warriors upon the land. They are an experiment, a vanguard. All in preparation for the day of reckoning to come. You shall have an honored place among them, Arisen. Aye, your bones shall lead the march as the Red Dawn breaks.
All right.
That makes sense.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
I've had quite enough of battle.
All right. Good to know. Luckily, we don't have to make our way back. Let's get back to Grand Soren. That took a little longer than expected, so, you know, again, apologies. That was a little bit of a mess.
It will be easier going searching this area now.
You know, one thing, I think I'm level 40 now, so it might be time
Business with the guild,
to upgrade. Let's get Newt.
Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel with you.
May our paths cross again.
And now I need a mage. Let's try Primrose.
Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current. I am honored. May I?
All right.
This is a place quite restless.
Sometimes I consider getting in-ear monitors. You know, they're sort of
You can summon pawns as
shaped like earbuds that go inside your ear. They're not visible. They're low profile. I mean, you can see them if you like turn your head, but sometimes these things get a little uncomfortable on the top of my head. I guess some people wear, maybe that's why they wear hats. I had a pair of, I think they were Steel Series.
Day to night.
Oh, look at
this
that.
area feels completely different.
Steel Series headphones. They were Bluetooth, so, but they had like an interesting thing so you could like charge a second battery. It was a really nice setup, and they probably were the most comfortable headphones I've owned in a while. They had a microphone built in. I wish there was a way to get just the headphones.
The catacombs are cleansed of rats, thanks to your efforts, Arisen. The roads, too, are all but free from the skeleton warriors. Grancis is safe for the moment.
Nice.
Documents they left behind shed some light on Salvation's actions as of late. It seems the skeletons were an attempt to bolster their numbers, a thought I do not relish. What's more, it was their own members' bones they put to use. Newly joined believers made living sacrifices.
That's dark.
They were turned from flesh to living bone by some dark art, all as a part of some experiment. The writings claim that bone warriors wrought from living men are stronger than those come from corpses. Even for a cult of madmen to visit such atrocities upon their own, it is a horror. And one now hopefully at an end. Again, you have my thanks, Arisen. Pray, accept this small token for your efforts. Are you resting properly, sir? The tasks before you ill leave room for exhaustion. With you go the hopes of all Grancis, Arisen. Pray, tread with care.
Quick save. I'm gonna go into the castle. I'm just kind of curious what will happen. Because again, clearly there's something going on with the Duke. I assume I would be like a giant persona non grata here, but...
Well, let us pray for...
We shall do as His Grace commands.
Like, this should be a cataclysmically bad idea.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is His. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir. No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died.
Sure.
A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin.
Ooh, okay.
It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield.
If it is work you want...
And the seal is yet unbroken. Good. Its contents remain a secret.
All right.
How did you fare, Fisher Knight?
I am filled with fear, dear warrior. Fear of the dragon, fear of my husband. In truth, I know not which frightens me more.
Okay. I mean... I guess the game doesn't have, like, a branching path based on what happened with the Duke, which, you know, that's fine. I was just curious, to be honest with you. So it sounds like we're going to start doing the Duke's quests here. I'll take them. Do I take them both?
You are to see me for your... I speak for... Pray, make your choice, sir. You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Grand Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
Okay. Hopefully that is not an actual hard timeline, like a deadline. Or maybe I need to tackle that one first. Then that's the thing. I'm not sure which.
Why not ask Jasper's family their opinion on Fornival?
That peddler by the encampment, Renard, he knew aught of Fornival.
The peddler by the...
That peddler by the encampment, Renard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we can talk to, somebody in the cathedral.
Fornival's inquest will not wait for us long.
As I recall, Fornival has a daughter, a young woman.
Fornival has a daughter. Okay, let's start here in the cathedral. There must be somebody here we can speak to about this.
Well met, sir.
What? Fornival stands trial? 'Tis a pity. In truth, the man was profligate. His ostentation earned him envy and enmity in equal parts. But he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition.
Okay.
I shall pray that his innocence is proven. I thank you for your efforts in petitioning Fornival's acquittal. Man judges his brother, and so the law is kept. But true judgment is the province of the Maker alone. I thank you for your... Man judges his...
Okay. Still red. That's why I was kind of wondering, is there something else I should be doing? Okay, so we got that one in the bank.
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
Is there a second building up? Okay, let's go over here. I assume the friends in the townhouse are going to say that their rich friend is a perfectly good dude.
Blustering fools just barged in. They hold me prisoner like some common criminal. 'Tis madness and base insult. You there, you're an able sort. There's time yet afore my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may.
Okay, you probably don't want to say that in front of the
See me
cops.
through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my days. 'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce. I am eager to be quit of this confinement. Please. There's time. 'Tis a generous... Now go.
Okay. Okay, let's take a look at what that... Oh, okay. A list of presents from a rich benefactor. Some of the notes imply the gifts were purchased to launder. Okay, so he's involved in money laundering. Now, can we confront him with that? Nope.
If you... Now go.
Let's see what that's... Letter from a foreign official praising Fornival for his contributions to the economy. Okay. Wonder if this is going to be a thing where there actually is no clear answers. Just do you hand over the information that he's innocent, or you hand over the information that he's guilty based on what you figure out? Let's see who else. We've got the Wind Bluff Tower. Somebody in Casardis. I thought he was by the encampment. But let's jump over to Casardis and let me just make sure there's nothing. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to upgrade my vocation as well before I forget.
The life of a salesman surely has its own.
I've learned in this area. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
So Fornival is to stand trial. I cannot say it surprises me. I overheard him speaking with one of the Duke's ministers.
Oh, is this the gardener?
It was a clandestine dealing, far departed from legitimate trade. A bit of smuggling, perhaps. I am in your debt, Arisen. Mayhap this is aught I can do to repay you. Pray, take me to Grand Sorin with you. I shall gladly take the stand, if it means bringing his crimes to light. 'Twould be a pleasure to restore some scrap of order to this world gone mad. Please, sir, see me to the capital, that I may help justice be done. My thanks, Arisen. May the Maker speed our steps.
Oh, interesting. Okay, then it turns into an escort quest of sorts.
We must see the witness safely back to the capital.
Let's see if we can shortcut this.
Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the
those
use of a
stones
magic
hold?
item.
To the capital, then.
So quiet. Seems the castle walls
The guards do have much to worry
about.
Not sure where I'm supposed to bring this guy.
To the capital, then.
I mean, we're here, so...
Whoa, wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
No. Where am I supposed to take you? Is this one of those things where I actually have to bring him just outside the front door?
Whoa, wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
No, I want to know where to drop you off.
To the capital, then.
Because we're here.
Salvation and the Knight's Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
adjust our inventory.
Your different countries, cities, people. Intriguing.
To the capital, then.
The mild weather year-round makes Grancis well-suited for human life.
Whoa, wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
No, I just want you to... We're at the capital. I just want you to tell me where you want to go.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
How fare you?
Is there anybody else here I need to talk to? So I could talk to the family. Now they're not marked on the map, and I remember like the
Wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
I thought the dad was right here.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Never before have I felt you. No
Okay.
doubt you were filled with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair.
Maybe I'm supposed to take him to the castle. And that "do you want to be rid of me" is just what he says when he exhausts himself sprinting.
Salvation and the Knights champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
So I feel like I've got information about money laundering.
Whoa, wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
He's got eavesdropping, knowledge of nefarious dealings. I feel like I've got what I need to go more towards guilty. But I didn't get to speak to his daughter, and there's still that fort north of the city.
Wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me? Whoa, wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
Okay, still coming. Wait, who's it?
Wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
I hear old Fornival is the subject of an inquest. His conviction would bring me no joy, not least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition.
Oh, here we go.
I've long had dealings with Fornival, and want to believe in his innocence. Pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me, that it may help sway his arbiters. I entrust me. I cannot afford to let old Fornival leave this mortal coil just yet.
So I'm not sure his motivation is exactly honorable.
I spoke with Sir Mercedes. At times, I feel I'm the only one focused on the two tasks at hand. We came to Grancis, not to threat, but to slay a dragon, honoring the old pact among our nations. Everyone ought clear their minds of any burden that would interfere. As I understand it, Sir Mercedes brought no men with her from Hearthstone. The force she commanded here was comprised of sellswords and the like.
Whoa, wait, sir! Do you aim to be rid of me?
So now I think I have something that is preferred by him. I just don't know what it is. And I'm not sure if it's going to say it. Honestly, I may not even have it anymore, but okay, well, whatever.
You are to see me for your... I speak for his grace on such matters. My word is his. As pray, make your choice, sir. Brought a witness, have you? Excellent work. I shall see to the necessary accommodations until the day of the trial. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts. Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts.
So that's the trick, right? Like, I've got people vouching for him, but then I have evidence in the other direction.
You are to see me. I speak. Pray. You'll need to... The creature...
Nope, I need to do the other one.
You are to see... I pray. I would ask you to... Material... The inquest... Good. You've brought evidence. Here, I shall see... There's time...
I'm just going to give him all of it, I guess.
You are to see me. Pray. Make your... I would ask you... Material... The... Good. You've brought... There's time... You are to... I speak... Pray. Material... The... Good. You've brought... Here. There's time...
Okay. So we did all that. Let's head to the inn. Let's up our vocation skills. Let's get ready to hit the road. In the daylight. How long have I been going? I might, that catacomb stuff took longer than I expected. Because I was an idiot. So what I might do is I might take care of this little bit of busy work, and then it might be... Well, maybe I'll go a little longer.
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant
Like I said, I'm really trying to get through... So it's a combination of two things, right? One, it's a matter of time to get through the game. Two, it's a matter of doing it in a number of sessions I have left to post these before Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out, because I don't want to start posting... I don't want the backlog to keep Dragon's Dogma 2 from going up like 4 weeks after the game comes out.
I hear no end of praise for your... Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Yeah, let me see if I can figure out how to unrot ambrosial meat. All right, I feel like we're doing all right. Let's
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Oh, that could be interesting. Oh, nice. Okay. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should be using a staff. Instead of a dagger. I can levitate, I can throw fireballs. See how Diane's doing. Oh, necromancy. All right. Now we're talking. I'm just grabbing everything. I don't even know. I don't know what's good, what's bad. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if this one's super useful. Let's see if there's something else we can... Let's try necromancy. Got beatitude. Let's pop that into... Let's do that. Let's make it a little more offensive. Now let's see what I can do here. Oh, interesting. So I'm able to get back... Looks like I'm able to get back some of my old skills. Maybe because I've hit the appropriate rank. Again, it's something I never quite figured out. I wonder why I can't... Oh, because I'm not a full mage. Makes sense. Didn't I just buy... So this is interesting. This isn't going to be super useful. Well, it would have been in the catacombs. It's not out in the open. This isn't going to be useful. Well, maybe because it surprises foes, but... Okay, that could be useful in the ranger sense. That could be useful just because I'm always dragging ass. Okay.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
Are your travel preparations complete?
All right, let's head out and
Have you equipment to enhance? You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
Okay, so we still need to go there. And then where was the... Nope. Outside the southern gate.
Let's hurry to join them.
Oh no. Okay.
Griffins have no love of fire.
Okay.
Best we ready some before we join the others.
I had a feeling you might be our escort. Aye, we are the company of elites you're to march with. A poor jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the Griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. It is nothing so clever as to be called a stratagem, but it will work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that...
Yeah, I thought this was pretty close to the city. I fought the Griffin...
We share these
elites or no, focus. The hunt is afoot. A few more men.
A good start to any task is talking with others. Let's begin with that.
Yeah, I thought the last time I fought it was right around here, so I'm hoping we don't have to go too far to deal with it.
An imposing structure of Fort Fair, I'm sure. Would it come down if we baited it? We cannot reach it at that height.
Clear your mind of all but the fight.
I don't see it.
Be sure to carry your weight.
Grand Sword stands beyond this way passage. I will protect you.
Keep an eye turned to the shadows. That's all. Barely
We
worth
have
the effort.
triumphed. Perhaps a goblin might also serve as bait. Careful! A goblin!
Make haste! Make haste!
The Sky Office
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves in lost fight.
The Sky Office is considerable advantage. Still, we must fight.
Let me see what happens if I switch to... Oh no, because you gotta do it in the other. Let's see what happens. That's that. But what about this? High angle. Nice. All right.
Where we were before. Seems a good place. If we lured another monster close, the Griffin may think them prey. So this is where we're to meet the beast. We'd best prepare for battle. I feel familiar with this area now.
Let's put the bait out here.
Which
Let's
I
use a goblin to bait the griffin. Careful! A goblin! What a splendid woodland, and so rich in resources.
Its armor.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
We have triumphed.
It's close. I can feel it.
There we go. It's high 11. Is that the lightning bolts?
It comes.
Do not just attack blindly. I've learned of this area.
It'll be easier going searching this area.
Learned a new way to fight there, Reed.
There we go. Yeah, so you hit fire on its wings, it should take him down. Where'd he go?
I'll not fall before this is settled.
I'm not sure where he went. Oh, crap.
I've learned of beasts. Take my fire!
Oh, no. It's not clever, it's just constantly falling off the cliff. Let's see what happens if we pull it a little bit of ways here. I guess the question is, does he target basically where I am?
Do not just attack blindly.
Oh, nice. Oh, shit. My...
I'll not fall before this is settled.
This thing's tough. It's got 3 health pips. Which means you might have to clear its health bar 4 times. Wait, is that it?
Damn bird. Fleeing to its roost the moment its fortunes turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Cannot let this chance escape. Come, Arisen, to the Blue Moon Tower.
Feel more familiar with this quest now. It was all but done.
So wait a minute. What do we...
That was a waste of time.
Okay, so I don't think I actually have to pursue it right this second, do I? Or do I? Let's see where on the map I gotta go. I'm wondering if the Blue Moon Tower is that thing way out there. So to get there, I've got to do like a giant hook around. That's why I don't think it's like I'm immediately running to... So I think what I'll do next is I'll collect the evidence in that tower north of the city. It's kind of a cool fight.
Shall we jump? It might shorten our path or our lives. This looks nothing like where we were before.
I feel like it was the first time I've ever really cast magic.
Poor. We must be especially wary of attacks. The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful.
And it's interesting. It's got some heft to it. It also takes some time. Wait, are they all just taking off? Like, am I actually supposed to follow them?
Keep an eye turned to the shadows. Yet, rising monster populations have made roads hazardous in recent years.
Because it seems crazy that we would all jog halfway across the map together.
Seems all roads lead to Grand Sorin.
So I'm assuming what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to meet them when we're ready.
An imposing structure afore it fell, I'm sure.
A good start to any task is talking with others. Let's begin with that.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Oh, that's okay. That's how levitate works. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I was trying to think of something new to do for the channel. Not sure how to do it.
To the Blue Moon Tower.
Like we do Book House Boys, where like a group of us sort of break down a book and talk about it. But I was trying to figure out if there's a way to do like a quicker, I don't know, like a quick hot take or a quick examination of a certain something to a book or something that just came. I don't know. I don't know what it should be, because I was looking at I got the Cowboy Bebop RPG recently. I don't know if it was Kickstarter or like there's 10 different things out there to like crowdsource. So I'm not quite sure which it is, but So I guess I can't double jump when I have a staff. But anyway. And it's one of those things where I don't think Matt and Patrick will ever grab the book. And I don't think I'll ever run the game. So it'll never come up as a Bookhouse Boys kind of podcast because of that. At the same time, I feel like it could be interesting to go into what it is I'm seeing that's making me initially react that way. Now, I could be totally wrong, but I'm trying to figure out something for the channel to figure that out. One thing I was thinking was, if you know Twin Peaks, a lot of the things here are sort of modeled after Twin Peaks. There's Agent Rosenfeld. And I was thinking of making like an Agent Rosenfeld hot take, because when he showed up, two things tended to happen. One, he had hot takes about the locals that worked the case with Agent Cooper. He was never a fan of them. He was always pretty rude at best. He was downright cutthroat verbally, sometimes at worst. But the other thing he did, besides taking a dump on the locals, is he would sort of give you an info dump. Maybe not every time, but he often provided an info dump that kept some of the proceedings grounded, if that makes sense. So for all the throwing rocks and wondering if, this is Tibet and blah, blah, blah. For all that going on, he also, Rosenfeld will come in and say, hey, well, there is forensic evidence. We got this found in the fingernails. We got this going on here. So it sort of reminded you that on some level the show was doing a murder investigation. And so that sort of like cutting to the bone, dropping of info is what inspired me. Maybe like it should be an Agent Rosenfeld hot take.
There are rocks in the river. If only we could get to them.
Also, apparently, supposedly the YouTube algorithms show that videos with hands in them, that's something you can do that helps your video out a little bit. Just like showing a face in a thumbnail, there's little thing. And when, like I was watching some guy on YouTube and he's saying like, hey, anytime I thought this was interesting. He said, anytime you hear the word algorithm, just swap in the word audience. It's like, sure, it's whatever. But what it means is that, people watch videos with people's hands in them for some reason, or they click on thumbnails when the thumbnail has a picture of a human being, stuff like that. A lot of stuff that we here at the channel do not do.
Don't worry. I am here.
See, I wonder if I... The reason why I want to do this is not to be mean, but because I want to see if it has the ambrosium.
I wonder what's inside.
I thought you could hit those things for ambrosium. Maybe it's the boars. Anyway. Doesn't matter.
Even a stone's throw from
so I'm trying to think of how I could sort of capture that Rosenfeld. And the other thing is to give us something that's like a 10-minute hit instead of all these things that are an hour, hour and a half, blah, blah, blah. Something that's just like a 10-minute. At the same time, my fear of doing it is that I would not be fair to the Cowboy Bebop RPG, right? Because I might talk about this or I might talk about that specifically. But it's not like I'm going to run it. This is where I wanted to go, right? No, wait. And maybe my fear is that I would misunderstand it, having not seen it in practice.
A messenger brought word of Fornival's trial.
This is the guy that had the it has the company of men that are being over-equipped?
More's the pity. He
Oh, yeah,
finished our
okay.
odds at quite the favorable rate. We'll be as cats without claws, should he be kept from doing business. I do not know the man well, but I cannot stand idly by and see him convicted. Testimony given in person will carry more weight than a missive. Yet I cannot leave this place. Pray, take one of my men with you back to the capital. He will speak in my place. You do Fornival a service, sir, and us with him. I will send word ahead for a man to await you. Pray
Okay.
speak to him.
Again, it's not like he's got a good reason for him to want to be free. What do you got to say,
Why
Diane?
not ask Jasper's family their opinion on Fornival?
I would love to. I don't know.
How's the day find you?
Best men and the strongest.
So those are my hesitations. You know, I don't want to. Unfairly, but there was things about the game like I immediately was reacting to, and I'm like, this isn't for me. And I thought that could be interesting.
Sir Dario has informed me of my duties. I'm thankful to have you accompanying me to the capital. Shall we be off? Very well, sir.
We must see the witness safely back to the capital.
Because I wouldn't be doing it in a way that's meant to be mean or, you know, but it is meant to be my impressions, and, you know, it might be worth, you know, it might be worth examining. I don't know where the guy's family is. Not family, Jasper's family. You know, this kid was running around.
There's a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic.
You would think that they lived around here.
I wish that dumb dragon.
Don't we all?
I suppose the merchants have need of open space to ply their trades.
Smith, I should think.
I shall never forget.
So here's the trick. I don't think you can actually go into any of these buildings, which fine, that's okay. But just means I'm not 100% clear of where to speak to the family. And so then if I, you know, you know, for example, you know, I sort of talked about it when I was doing my solo role playing of Dragonbane. Like, just a quick thing like, hey, you know, I'm really excited to see, I thought I was going to get a D20 system, you know, and all that comes with it, like armor class, blah, blah, blah. But here's Dragonbane, you know, mixing in
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs.
old BRP stuff with
do have much to worry on.
newer D20 mechanics. And specifically, like, I love how it does armor, right? So, like, I kind of harped on, you know, how I prefer armor to reduce damage instead of affecting armor class to abstract damage / hit in one thing, right? Because then, you know, you sort of bring out this one thing that Dragonbane does, and you use it to sort of generate a quick discussion, you know, of an RPG mechanic or an RPG setting, story, whatever it is, right? And so that's sort of the idea I kind of had for whatever this might be. I just got to figure out how to film it.
You are to see me for your assignments and no one else.
Because I think I'd want to show the
I speak for his
book a
grace
little
on
bit.
such matter. Pray, make your choice, sir. Brought a witness, have you? I shall see to the necessary. There's time yet, sir.
Okay. I have no idea. Let me get out of here at least. So the wife was Sarah, and she was walking around, I think, the town square.
At present, seems like Fornival may be found guilty.
Well met, sir.
thought the kid was out here, but this doesn't look like the right kid.
I believe in my father's innocence, Arisen.
Okay, it did say speak to her daughter.
Please, please help him.
Someone in the castle must be the Knight's child. But who?
Just wanted to see how long it lasted because you got the double jump to help you get to the higher places. I was curious what the distance was, so the kind of gap you could clear. So again, this is Jasper.
Who among you has seen the
We shall do as His Grace.
No doubt you are filled with... Never before have I felt you. And why? Because
I just need to know.
Hear ye, hear ye! His Grace, Duke Edmund as himself, recognized.
'Tis a mercy there's work to be found, given the...
Does the Arisen's mind know?
Ground's in a right state, eh?
And what of the pending...
So the dragon flies about, laying...
I just need to speak to Sarah, please.
His Grace has been through a procession of wives by now. Still no heir, though.
Okay.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Pray take truly. Man is a mob. Even in these dire times, desires abound. Where desperation might take hold, dreams instead arise. As long as man yet dreams, that
Okay.
makes tis work well.
Many's the person come.
Well, let us pray for a brighter future.
Is that the sun?
I hear you saved our home. I was wrong about you, Arisen. I have little to offer, but please, take this in thanks.
No, I don't need that. I just need to...
You've managed a grand list of feats for one with your look.
Okay.
May God bless you, Arisen. You have saved in truth. I thought such heroes existed only in cradle tales. I beg of you, take this. It is all I have to show my favor for your efforts. Pray.
So I'm not sure what to do.
I hear no one. Have your pick. In you. What will it be today?
I don't know if there's any skills I can learn.
What will it be today? What will
Okay.
it be today?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to rest until morning and see if that resets them. Because I don't know if there's anybody else I have to speak to.
Complete. Remember to save enough for lodging.
Impressive, really. You want to...
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't...
Impressive.
Pray, if there...
There literally is. I just want to ask you about your former landlord.
Magic, at its heart, is the transmutation of the user's mind into a physical force. Its use requires a medium, namely the mage's own flesh. The brain and heart bear the greatest burden. It taxes the body no less than wielding an axe or great sword, though many seem to view magi as a frailer sort.
Have you aught to sell?
Okay, so the dad used to be right here. Now this... There's the Lost Cause.
Hello.
Being drenched.
Oh, Diane.
See you're hard at work, truly.
I thought I could hand this one in, but maybe not. I'm going to spend the night one more time, and then I'll go back to the castle.
A fellow would be just a cheap. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be? Understood.
When do you suppose the trial is? We
Oh,
must hurry.
2 days remaining. I just...
Impressive, really.
Okay.
Your different countries.
Pray, if there...
So I feel like... Not sure what else to do. Like, I don't know what that blue circle's for. Yeah, so let's quickly just pop back into Cassar to see if that blue circle actually means anything. And if not, I might just sort of...
The villagers will be joyed to see you home again, Arisen.
I might just sleep it off, to be honest with you. Oh, is that just Bitter Black Isle? Okay. Well, I might as well sleep it off here, because it's cheaper.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
They say the faith the church gathers. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it.
I'll quick save. I don't know if it matters, because I'm not sure how to directly load a save.
Seems a fair place to rest.
All well and good, but I fear time for that. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it.
All right. Hopefully this covers it. We'll zip back to... Here we go.
Seems these rooms are frequented by peddlers in the night.
I'm familiar with this area now.
I wonder if it actually matters one way or the other.
Fornival's inquest will soon begin. Let's deliver our find. What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Use of a magic item. I take that.
prepared lead atop the castle walls.
The gods do have much to worry.
Okay, so it's telling us to go to the Fountain Square really quickly. Let me do that really fast. I don't know why it's telling me to do that. Maybe now the family will finally... Oh, okay.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fornival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Guilty.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Whereas you have deceived your fellow man to sate your avarice, the court sentences you to life imprisonment.
I mean, I feel like that was what he was doing.
This inquest is hereby ended.
Our task is done. Have you equipment to report our progress?
Okay. I mean, I don't personally care innocence or guilt. I do feel like that was the right call. It felt like proclaiming his innocence was a utilitarian choice. Finding his guilt was a seeking the truth choice.
Salvation and the Knights Champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
I think if I'm going to end up going to that blue tower, I need to equip the trait where the wind doesn't knock you around, because I think you have to go through these caverns. Where that's what happens, and sort of really slows you down.
Verdict has come. He was judged guilty. It was a fair trial and thorough. Justice was done, thanks in great part to your efforts. I am not without pity for him and his house, but such are the wages of wickedness. And for you, sir, the wages of diligence. Take it with my thanks.
Okay.
You are to see me for your... I speak for his prey. Make your choice.
Escape to the Blue Moon Tower, has it? Huh.
Hmm.
Then it will have a scenic death. Muster your strength. Prepare as you must, then finish the beast. Your duty awaits, sir.
So maybe that's what we do next time. See what Mercedes has to say.
I've heard of the party being gathered to slay the Griffin. Sir Georg and the others from the encampment are among them, the men who fought the Hydra. They are touted as elites, but the fact of it is they're mere sellswords. The harshest tasks are often left to such types, or to the men of the enlistment corps. 'Twas but a short while we shared, but they were men under my command just the same. I would gladly fight alongside them now, were it possible. Alas, the Duke has other use of me. Arisen, I ask you in my stead, if you choose to join Georg and his men in this hunt, pray, see them back alive. They are competent warriors to a man, and not apt to die so easily. But I would rest easier here knowing they march with the Slayer of the Hydra. Please. Pray. See them back alive. I shall rest easier here knowing they...
Just want to make sure I exhaust your dialogue. Okay.
I shall...
It's sort of interesting. You know, it implies... There's like this... Man, I don't know quite how to describe it, but like... tasking people with a job that they're not ready for or equipped for, or...
I've no dislike of Sir Mercedes, nor any interest in ferreting out her secrets. But the court is an ever-turning gyre of rumors. Some claim she was sent alone as a conscious slight. Others, that her Lord Father was simply fain to be rid of her. As a consequence, there are many here who shun her company. I'm sure you are a welcome ally, both as the Arisen and a fellow stranger to court society. As a foreigner, same as she, I am in no position to make demands of you, sir. But pray, do as you can for her. I'll warrant your aid is a welcome boon to Sir Mercedes.
Hopefully that's... Okay. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, like, so what I was trying to say was that, like, you have... It seems like it parallels real life. I've read history books and, you read World War II and, on paper, the plan is this and it seems to have everything it needs. In reality, the men don't have the equipment, or they don't have enough, sergeants, or they don't have, they don't have the supplies. They don't have the reinforcements coming up. They don't, it's just sort of like this idea of like, yeah, somebody's tasked these elites with slaying the Griffin. They're not elites. It's not the, it's just on paper. Yes, we have assigned this job for it to be completed. And in reality, it's not ready to go at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest till morning just to make sure the day is as fresh as possible.
Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but
I wonder if I should have talked to the family of the guy that was just convicted for, life in prison.
You've managed to grab...
Oh, no. I need to... What am I doing? I need to get the ability that protects me from getting blown around. It's sort of weird. It's such a unique... I feel like it only has use, assuming it works as I expect it to, it only has use in this exact one place.
What will it be today?
So I've got two that... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop one off. I guess I could even further decrease how many hits I take from physical. Okay. There we go.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Well met, sir.
I wonder if there's like an extended levitate, like greater levitate or something, the way the other ones have like higher this or higher that. So let's take a quick quest, Griffin's Bane. Let's view on the map. So yeah, we're going to be making our way up to here. And then I guess we'll follow this path. I guess it hooks around. I can't remember. But that'll be for another time. So, thanks again. This was a long stream. But hopefully, when it goes up on archives on the YouTube, somebody checks it out, and I hope there's some fun to be had. I appreciate anybody who took a look at this, whether it's now or back on YouTube in the archive. This has been Black Lodge Trivia Night. We're mainly an actual play tabletop RPG podcast. We have a couple of podcasts that do RPG discussion topics, and you can get audio versions of all those wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for Black Lodge Trivia Night. Otherwise, like, subscribe if you want. Join us on our Discord. If you want to talk RPGs, follow us on Twitter or Blue Sky at Black Lodge. I think it's Black Lodge Trivia, Black Lodge RPG. Maybe Black Lodge RPG. But anyway, thanks again. Appreciate it. And hope this was fun. I had a good time. I genuinely love this game. And again, I'm trying to get through as much as I can before the real prize comes out, which is Dragon's Dogma 2, in a little over a month as of this recording, right? I'm recording this on February 15th into 16th. It's pretty late. So yeah, a little over a month. All right. Thanks again. Take care.